Filming! Yes! Your camera اشترى. Nice. Hey! How's it going, guys?
L-istess mossa. We're so cute today. We're cute. We're no.
So, as you can tell from the title, today we're going to talk about skincare, part 2.
Part 2, yes, and this time it is Thea speaking and not moi.
Yes.
Thea is going to speak about her shit dry skin. Sorry.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you complimenting my skin.
It's okay.
So, a little backstory. I used to have normal skin.
Until then.
Until then,
A
miracle happened. No, basically.
It is a miracle.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
She
had her baby!
No, actually, when my pregnancy started, around 2 to 3 months in, first trimester, my skin changed completely. It was quite abrupt. I actually went to a beautician because I had a facial. I had a facial, and I went to speak to her, and she told me most likely your skin changed so much because of your pregnancy. And from normal, it went to dry. Completely dry. Even you could see dry patches around my nose, in between my eyebrows, my smile lines. I could tell I wasn't so into skincare back then. This was a year and a half ago now. Sorry, because normal skin, I was happy. I was,
okay, as I mentioned in my previous video, she has baby skin, she has baby feet, she got baby all over her, she's freaking soft. Baby feet.
Because last time we were comparing our rough tipo,
what do you call them there? Like
rough
arch.
soles.
Soles.
Our soles of our
and
feet.
I'm like, touch mine and see how rough it is. And it was rough. And she's like, what do I have? I have nothing. I'm like, sorry. I hate you so much.
Sorry. Anyway,
surgery.
I could tell that I got dry skin because my foundation wasn't applying as well as it used to. And I was still using the same primers, same foundations, same powders, always the same. And somehow, my skin became dry. And I thought after my pregnancy, it would go back to normal. It got worse. It got even drier.
Jokes on you.
As that, I had to throw away all the teeth skincare that I used to use. And I started using a completely different line.
Okay.
Now, my skincare is not as vast as Becky's, but I do have a selection.
And the set, I have the half of the Maida.
But most of it,
the Maida.
half of the Maida equals
Is
stable,
stable.
guys. Maltese 101.
That's your Maltese word of the day.
Yes. So, mostly, my skincare is mostly on cleansing rather than cleansing and moisturizing, but mostly cleansing.
Okay.
Because I do suffer from a lot of blackheads. I really do. And sometimes I use some purifying nose strips. Now, in the morning, I like to use a face wash. And I like to use this simple triple action face wash. I've been using this is my second one, in fact. I've been using this forever. I never changed it because I like it. I should try something new, but I was happy with it,
But
so
if you like it,
why
change
not?
it?
And it has zinc and chamomile goodness for visibly clear skin. And it is true. You see the results from day one. So I like it. I'm not a person that suffers from a lot of spots. So unless I have my period, then I have a beautiful one. In fact, I have one over here. My period stopped around 5 days ago, but our body is still hanging out under my chin. At least it's under my chin and not on my face, so I'm happy about that. But usually they're here or on my nose or ferido basically. And sometimes I do get spots when I pluck my eyebrows. In fact, I started threading thanks to my friend over here.
Best friend, please correct that.
Bestie.
Thank you.
And
you can go back.
Those spots have stopped occurring, so that's good. So I like to use this in the morning. Sometimes now to clean my makeup, till 1.5 to 2 years ago, I used to sleep with my makeup wrong. At least, if you guys do sleep with your makeup, at least use a facial wipe. No, I like this simple because basically they're affordable. So I like to use these. I have exfoliating ones and I have cleansing ones. So I start off by removing my makeup with these. Then I use a cleanser. And the kind of cleanser I use, it comes in a 2 section, you have a cleanser and a toner. And like Becky, I do use the Lancaster. Because we're sponsored, forget about it. But
Forget about it.
forget about it, we would love to, but we're not. Basically, because we did attend an event together, they had a stand over there and we got to talk to them and they explained what we should use, and these were basically on offer.
And like the cheap asses that we are.
Yes, we opted and we bought them. Check. Thank you. And actually, as a bargain. And I've used already this amount. And I do like 7 pumps of a cleanser.
I like it.
Because I have a big face.
Oh my ma.
Because I go all the way down to my
Okay, that's good, that's good. You have to cover
my
your
neck
necks.
and the booby area.
Remember, it's not just the face, it's the neck. It gets
Everything. Because it gets wrinkly.
no, it's
not dirty.
It ages there.
It does, it does.
And a tip they told me is when to avoid more wrinkles, you need to rub up and not down.
Even your face, never rub down because it sags. Even your eyes, always up. Or else from your nose and away.
Lift
nose
that shit up.
and away. So I use this, and I don't use cotton pads, biodegradable friendly.
Yes.
I like to use a reusable makeup pad, and these are by reputable cause. There are other companies that do blend away, girl. That do these kind of makeup pads. So I just squirt some, then I flip it, and I use the toner on the other side, and I pat all over. So this is my nighttime routine after I remove my makeup, blah blah blah, or before, if I have no makeup, before I go to sleep, I use these. In fact, I'm already halfway, but I've had these since October, and I use them every day. So I mean, they weren't that expensive, and they're quite big bottles.
Yeah.
You have
And they
how
serve
much?
you.
You have 13.5 fluid ounces, 400 milliliters in each. There's a lot. There's good.
13.5.
It's like 30.5. It's like you have 13 and a half foundations in here, basically. Because the foundation is 1 fluid ounce.
Alright.
You need to go
Alright.
Anyway. From then, I started using the skin line by The Ordinary. And I started using this, I don't know how to say it, guys. Ascorbyl, I think ascorbyl.
I would say ascorbyl, but I don't
Ascorbyl
know.
or-
Ascorbyl glycoside, glucoside.
Glucoside solution, 12%. This has vitamin C and
It's very important
I
for
think
the
that's
skin.
it, just vitamin C.
That's very important.
I have the
for
box
skin.
here because I am that kind of girl that keeps the boxes. 1 second. No, vitamin C. Alright, it is a serum. What you do is you apply a few drops of this morning and night on your face, and you just rub it in. It comes in a dropper, and basically I opted for the skin line because I've heard of very good reviews, plus it's very affordable. This was less than 10 euros, guys, this bottle over here. So, and I think since you only use a couple of drops, it will last you quite a while. How much does it have? 1 fluid ounce. 5. 1 fluid ounce, like a foundation. Okay, so after the serum, I apply my daily moisturizer, and it is also by The Ordinary. It is the natural moisturizing factors and hyaluronic acid. For dry skin, hyaluronic acid is perfect. You need this, and it's quite a big bottle, and as well, it was under 10 euros. So, very, very good. It's kind of like a thick texture, it's a bit different than your typical moisturizer. It's not very lotiony, it's more like a cream. But
Does it smell good?
it doesn't have a fragrance because it's
Doesn't have a
fragrance because it's
fragrance.
fragrance free. I think these are meant to be. I don't know. There's a fragrance free. It just says fragrance free. Damn it. So sorry. And at least it doesn't have fragrance that would harm your skin. It has amino acids, dermal lipids, and hyaluronic acid. Very good.
Very good. Very good.
Moisturization.
And as you said, it's very affordable.
Yes. Now I have another product from The Ordinary. It is a primer. It is a high adherence silicone primer, but you can also use it at the end of your skincare routine.
I would.
It's not just a primer, and this was £3.99 only. I mean, come on. Yes, I wanted to try it out because it was so. Plus, I needed a new primer. I was using the Benefit Professional, but it's €30 and it's a pain to get to Malta. So, it was my third primer. It was my third Professional, but I needed an upgrade. Yes, because I tried not to use so much, using on special occasions, but I need a really good primer which I can find easily and is not very expensive. And this is very similar to it, even the texture and everything. So, I opted for this one. It says, use as the last step in skincare regimen, either on its own or as a makeup primer. So it has 3 uses, which is very good. So that's that. Then sometimes we went to an event recently by Uriage. Thank you, Uriage, for inviting us. Thank you so much.
And Melita Pharmacy.
And Melita Health and Beauty, yes. Basically, we met with the representatives of Uriage and they showed us this night mask. It is a water sleeping mask. I have a sample here on my hands. I do like to use this not every night, but 2 to 3 times a week. I like to apply this. This small sample has around 2 to 3 uses, which is very good for a sample. I've already used one up. It's very hydrating. It's like a gel-like formula. You can rub it into the skin, but I kind of like to leave it a bit on because it gives a cooling effect.
Yes.
I like it very much.
Cooling
I do.
effect.
It comes in a tub usually, not in this tube. A small tub like this. So I think I will be purchasing the full size. Yes, I will, because I like it. Now, I got this from an Ipsy bag when I used to get my Ipsy subscriptions. I don't anymore because again, it's a pain to get to Malta. X'tagħmel?
No, x'du jgħu.
Paċenzja, as usual.
Patience, my friend.
Yes, and I found. Well, she found
something.
Sorry, I found this little cute snail, and at first I thought it was just like an ornament. I didn't think it was a product. It's a cute little snail, but then I realized that it is a cream. It is by Ladykin, and it is an affinitic snail cream. Basically, I am 26 years old and I have wrinkles forming. This is an anti-wrinkle cream.
Damn.
Because I don't know how it is exactly, but snail.
Yeah, there are a lot of products with snail. I don't know what they use.
I have to research it.
But even my grandma uses it to reduce her redness and to reduce the thickness.
Hashtag cream tal-bebux.
Cream tal-bebux.
In Maltese.
Vera tajjeb.
Your second word of the day. And in fact, I've used quite a lot of it.
No! It's almost gone.
It's almost gone. But I don't like to use it on my face because it's so small. I use it around my eyes and my smile eyes. Hey Truffle, how are you doing? So, for my last 2 products, they're not part of my skincare routine, but I try to use them on and off, not always. Basically, the first product is a makeup remover, and it is by Clinique. It is a Take the Day Off Balm. I heard about this product from many YouTubers. Many. And I decided to do the splurge, and I bought it. Frank's stocks this in Malta. I don't know if anyone else does. It was around 28 euros. It wasn't that bad.
Okay, not that bad.
I thought it would be more expensive.
And what does it do?
Basically, what you do, it is this wax kind of like formula. There you go. But as soon as you rub it in your face, it starts to break up the makeup, and it becomes into a liquid.
Oh wait.
It becomes like water. You want to feel it? Rub. It becomes like water. And it just removes your makeup in an instant. I love it. It's very good.
It does have a waxy smell, sorry.
It does. It smells like wax. It doesn't smell very nice if you don't like wax. But it's a very good. I already used half of it. It's when I have.
Yes, it's another way of reducing from using those.
Exactly, from cotton pads, makeup wipes.
So I mean, environmentally friendly, guys. Come on now.
Dip into this and lather away with water, and it's really just waterproof mascara, liquid lip. Thank you.
Can you use it without a pad though? Can you use it?
You can use it with your fingers.
Wait, it's good, man.
Yes, I like it very much. It's very good. And you get quite a lot of product. I've had this for over a year, I think now.
You sure?
I hope it hasn't expired.
No.
24 months. Good. So it's still in check. Last but not least, in Malta, it's very hot. It's very humid.
No
It's
shit.
very sticky.
No shit.
If we have any Americans watching us, it's kind of like the weather in Florida and LA. It's very, very humid. And
The reason why our hair is always like this.
that's why we don't blow dry hair
It's
in
not
the
even
summer.
worth it.
What is the point?
Summer, man, because even now,
You as well.
it's May, April, as well, we have really shit humid.
So we just leave it curly. Now, obviously our makeup tends to melt, so we try to use foundations that aren't so cakey, so thick, and in fact, the makeup, we try to keep it at a minimum sometimes, the face makeup in summer.
In summer, just brows, mascara,
because it gets too humid.
It's not even worth it.
Mhm.
And lipstick.
And lipstick, important. Lipstick is very important. Now, to freshen up my face, I like to use the Eau thermal water. I used to use a different one, but it finished, and we got this in a PR package. So I thought I'd try it out, and I do like it. Basically, what you do, you just mist your face. Oh, it's so nice. You want to try it?
No, it's okay.
It's water.
I don't want to pollute. But
Try it!
But as the person was explaining to us, oh my god, it's so nice.
I know, it's perfect for the heat. I love it.
I
I used to use one by Avene before.
The person from Uriage was
Kristen,
I think.
Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi there.
She's so sweet.
Yes,
She gave us this product. I mean, she gave us as in it was part of the package. But she was explaining from where this water comes from. Somewhere from France. She mentioned
Yes.
Alps, from the French Alps, and it has a lot of uses. If you have burns, you can apply it. If you want to hydrate your skin, you can apply it. So it has different uses. So you know, and it also can be used as a fixing spray, as if I heard them say
before and on makeup.
You know, it has different uses. So for just a tiny product and it's very convenient. So
And hypoallergenic.
I didn't even start using it. It's part of my package.
I tried it out immediately. We have a sunblock as well. I need to try out. We'll let you know about it.
And we need to buy another spray sunblock, but we'll let you know once we'll buy that.
Yes.
So
basically that is it for my skincare, guys. I hope you found
what
it became a lot. It wasn't a lot. Because before I was just cleaning my face and that's it, end of story. I wasn't moisturizing, I wasn't toning, so...
But you started. You got
I started,
The Ordinary, she got them from Call Beauty again, guys.
Yes.
It's very a convenient retail site. So, you know, if you need any makeup products or anything, we always recommend to use Cult in our case because it works for us.
For Malta it works a lot.
For Malta.
Cult Beauty or beautybay.com. Yes. Both are perfect because they ship, they're from UK and they ship to Malta.
Yes.
I'll link all the products down below for you guys. None of it is affiliated, just for you. So you can maybe, if you're suffering from dry skin and you don't know what product you should use or what would work for you, we'll just leave the links below so you'll do a bit of research for yourself, guys.
Yep.
In the meantime, subscribe
and hit the
bell
button
so you'll know when we upload.
We're uploading every Tuesdays and Saturdays, don't forget that.
Give us a thumbs up, guys. We
Yes.
really appreciate it.
And if you want to share any comments, any thoughts, please let us know in the comment section below.
Or on our Instagram
Yes.
or Facebook.
You have so many choices. Choose
Our
one.
blog.
Choose one. Exactly.
Until then, thank you for watching. Bye.